welcome to another One Piece chapter review and discussion. I remembered to
really? Good.
The mic
Wow.
this time.
The losh for
It's the
real.
first time for everything.
Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. It's always a beautiful day when there's a new chapter, and there was a lot of good in this chapter. Today, of course, we're going to be talking about chapter 1124, Best Friends.
It's muted. Are you
Stop.
serious?
It's
You're
not.
lying.
No, they're capping
beautiful
hard
lie.
right now. They're
Scared
trolling
me.
hard right now. Welcome, a beautiful lie, though. Nice try. Maybe next time.
That sounded really scary.
We're gonna do it like we always do it. We're gonna go through talking about the chapter by starting with our ups and downs, going into our beat by beat discussion, putting some theories in our heavy as the head that wears the L section, but also we will be talking about the casting that we didn't get a chance to talk about. So we kind of like planned this in a way so that because we both thought that some other casting was going to come out. So part of the logic was like, oh, let's wait till Friday to talk about the chapter so we can also talk about the casting that was revealed on Thursday and Friday. And the casting that we got, again, I'm grateful that we got anything. I think that the actors are perfect. I'm excited to talk about it. I don't want you to get it twisted. But I just thought we were gonna get more or something else. My expectations for what I thought we were gonna get were different.
Right.
That's it. Because again, in Oda's message, it made it sound like, and maybe I read into it, but it made it sound like we were gonna maybe get some Chopper, maybe get some Robin, because they were mentioned specifically by name. So I thought that's what's being trickled out, and we're all leading up to this. It's all building up to this. And then Megan kind of talked about it too, and I agree.
We'll talk about it a little later.
We'll talk about it. Yeah. But okay. Thank you, Megan, for keeping me on track.
I was like, let's
You're right.
let's keep it moving.
You're right.
Brilliance that I'm twisting. Classic Josh with expectations.
Bro, I need to keep those in check.
Really can't.
I need to learn, and I will learn one of these days. Okay. We're just going to get into it then. And we're going to start with our ups and downs.
Whoa, that was really, is it always that fast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Megan, do you want to start or would you like me to start?
You can start.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive? Fuck,
I forgot the fucking Pokemon's name.
Okay.
Those are my favorite Pokemon. Minis, Minus, and Plus. They're like
I
a
forget
pair,
their name too,
and they're
yeah.
like bunnies.
Yeah.
They're like my faves, like my faves.
But what does it have to do with
Because I was
that?
gonna say like positive, like because it's like minus and positive. It's
Okay.
like they're the.
I like that you associate that. That's cool that you associate.
Positive.
Right. Okay. So my one of my ups, and I feel like this is there were 3, maybe 4 huge moments for me, and I feel like they're going to be the same for everybody. But my first up is the emotional moment from Kizaru. It was incredibly powerful. It was awesome to see, but it comes with a down. And the down that it comes with is me feeling anything positive towards Akainu.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Because, on one hand, it was incredibly, like I said, powerful to see Kizaru like finally like have a human reaction. It was fueled by so much pain for the things that he had to do. I expected Akainu to react completely different in a way that was going to make me feel like I always have about him, which is like, fucking Akainu, dude. Like, fucking relax. Like, damn. Do something outside of work. Go somewhere.
I think it's like interesting because you had already watched the whole series, but I'm going through all of Dexter right now.
Oh,
and we're
okay.
rewatching it. And the Marines are kind of like the Miami Metro Police Department.
Okay.
And they all have their own definitions of justice. And they have slip-ups, and they have to do things they don't want to do. And they have to be involved in cases that are complicated. And I think that when I see them in that light, I give them a little bit more slack. Because this is like their job. Like they live for the job. Like this is all they do, I guess. Like they are Marines. They're just,
and that's
it might be a deep cut, but I just,
no, that's a funny way to say it.
You saying that, I was like, yeah. So.
That's a funny way to say it. I think that, I don't know. It just really caught me off guard. Like I really didn't expect it. But I mean, another reason that I do like it is because it makes so much sense for the character, especially since, he's gone through what he went through with Kuzan, and now Kizaru. Like, for him to respond by saying whoa, I'm sorry. Like, I think it was like, my bad, brother, or like, I'm sorry, brother. Like,
he's like Aniki.
Yeah, it was.
He has like I feel like the official translation is gonna have some like dialect, because he has like that accent.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but it might be. I don't know if it's like brother. Well, it's reminding me of that meme. It's like, oh yeah, like, hey, everyone's saying brother now. I don't know if you knew that.
I've been saying brother,
but like not like you like brother, but like it's a different type of brother.
No.
Like
it's been that kind of brother. It's not new.
No. It's a fresh.
And
brother.
This is fucking boomer ass. I guess fucking
no, it
jet
is,
black
though.
age Josh coming out
because they say like, oh, like how many drinks are you gonna have tonight? And he goes like, none, brother. I'm gonna stay sober, brother.
Also,
and
the way you're saying it is with a bit of a southern accent.
Brother.
That's the new South. It's not new. This shit is old as fuck. This shit is the oldest.
Okay, but you sound even older saying that there's nothing new about it, and it's always been here. That's where they get you. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
But I'm just saying, man. Like, really, honestly, it caught me off guard, and it made so much sense for the character. And I was more taken aback by Akainu's reaction and response to Kizaru than I was Kizaru's like emotional outburst, I guess. Because it was the last thing I expected. So I jokingly say it was a down because I've just had such a passionate hatred for Akainu. Like, people fucking love him, and I think that the only reason they love him is because of how powerful he is. Like, that's the only reason that anybody could fucking like him, because he's just a fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole. But I saw somebody else say on Twitter too, like, it's gonna be if anybody thinks that moment was crazy for him, like, just wait till we get to see more of his like backstory and stuff. But that was an up and a down. Megan, you're up.
I would say also an up for me was just Kizaru like putting his foot down to Akainu.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. It feels like a lot of time has passed in between like when he initially like shot Vegapunk to now. And that's why when it happened, I don't know, it just didn't hit me as hard. Am I crazy? Like, I knew that he was like building it up, but we had talked about it so many chapters before, and it was just kind of like a given. Like, I knew this man was hurting. So seeing it released, I was like, oh yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it had been forecasted with it when he was kind of laying there.
It was cool to get the reveal of him like actually fucked up about it,
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
The actual tears flowing.
Yes, but I understand.
It wasn't as shocking. It would be like one thing if he was like acting super nonchalant, like I don't give a fuck, like I had to do what I had to do, like type of like front. And then that reaction, I would have been like, whoa, I did not expect that. Like, that was a lot of emotions. But yeah, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He does care. Kind of just like, asking for a status report. And he's like, bro, do not fuck with me right now. Do not fuck with me right now. So yeah, that was a high. And then I would say, obviously, towards the end, we get Robin hugging Chopper, which is like always a win.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if we need to get that
to intervene. I can get him.
No.
I can get him.
Well, because I don't know if it's just him. I think it could
sorry,
be
guys.
Else. Yeah, hold it down, Megan.
Tony's
It might not just be Tony.
Tony's Yapzilla. But yeah, Robin hugging Chopper was super cute. That was like one of the best things in the whole chapter. Like, she's so excited to see Saul. She's like hugging Chopper. Like, that was so cute. And obviously the new fits. Like, the new fits go so hard. Like, so hard. I mean, I know they're probably just like lounge clothes, but it was nice to see them out of Egghead, like, outfits, you know? Like, it was cool. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, I think, for my ups.
Guys, I know this is super unprecedented, but we're going to need 1 second. I'll explain after. I'm sorry. We're going to have to put it on pause. I'm not going to end the stream. Oh, no.
Wait.
I will. Sorry. I'm going to mute our mics, but we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. Okay, well, we are back to the ups and downs. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. That was so out of the blue. I mean, we usually don't stream this at this time
Right.
during the day.
So anything could happen.
Anything could happen. And I know that sounded like, or seemed maybe a lot weirder than it was, but it was just, we had company come that we just were not expecting at all. And yeah, I mean, it was very random. So on one hand, it was like, I had to go look out the window to see like what was happening, like who was there. And then I saw them and I had to like run back and explain the situation. But I was trying to do it without like, making it seem crazier than it was. And then when I went to go out to like let them in, they were already getting back in their car, and it was this whole thing. So sorry, apologies. Just to kind of threw a bit of a wrench at things, but we're back.
We're back. We're so back. Vermilion said, did the Amazon dude just deliver your rubber dolls or something?
Yeah, I was like, oh God, we got to cut the stream now.
Like, oh, wait. And I'm like, what is that? And you're like, nothing.
No. It's for
it?
the podcast. I swear. It's for the show. It's for a new segment I have. Oh, that sounded way weirder than I meant it to sound. Yeah, and it's just a thing where it's like now, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I kind of feel bad. Because I didn't know these people were coming over.
It's all good.
I didn't know they were coming, and I feel bad.
I'm gonna feel like on to the episode. That's you.
Yeah. Because I just feel bad. It feels kind of crappy, but we're here, and we're gonna get back on track.
We're here, and we're ready.
You were in the middle of talking about
my ups.
You're up.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I already said them, so.
Was it Robin that you left off on?
Robin, obviously the new outfits were cool to see.
Bro.
They're probably just like lounge outfits until they actually get to Elbaf. And then the Kizaru stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about the fits too. I just put it all caps under my up section. Frankie in a cowboy hat. What the fuck, bro? This shit. I did not know that I needed this shit. I did not know what I was missing in my life until I saw Frankie in a cowboy hat. Can that be his fit from now on? Don't get me wrong. I like the little wind-up toy shit he had on his head before, but I love the Stetson. I want that to be his permanent fit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh?
I want, Cowboy Frankie. I want that Elbaf look. I want him to flesh out the whole ensemble by the time he gets there to Elbaf.
He's probably not going to have a cowboy hat in Elbaf, but
I need
again,
it,
it's
bro.
just a little.
That shit was so cool.
Just a little hangout.
It was that
outfit.
And Robin's fit too, like you said. Like, bro,
It was just so casual. Like, and then, but like, there's nothing casual. It's not you always gotta be like in a Hawaiian shirt, in shorts, or like a full blown suit. Like, there's no like in between.
He doesn't know how to do that. Yeah.
No, which is like fine. Like, live your life. Like, know what you look good in.
Yes.
You know, like if you have your own style, you have your own style. I mean, everyone looks great. Everyone has their own.
Yeah.
Fits going on. And I thought it was funny also too when they were talking about because obviously a lot of people probably in the beginning of the chapter were like, where's the celebration? After every arc there's a celebration dinner to celebrate it, but there's nothing really celebrated right now. And
well, they were mid celebration, and then I think things started to sink in, and they were like, "Oh fuck, I actually don't
why are we
feel like
celebrating
doing this?"
Yeah, why are we celebrating? It's kind of like your birthday.
Weird.
It's kind of like on your birthday. You're like, ooh, birthday, and then like you kind of realize later, like, ooh, like why am I celebrating like this?
What are you talking about?
His birthday's like depressing. Like when you're older.
For who?
A lot of people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
It's always fun to celebrate someone else's birthday, but when it's your own birthday,
like getting old or getting older is amazing, and it's so funny to me how much you hate it, and I know other people hate it too. But how much you're like, oh my god, like, and also that you think you're old, like it's crazy because what does that say about me? What does this say about me?
Anyway, I did like that with Jinbei and Frankie when they were like, we only got to have one freaking shot, and then they called it wraps.
Yeah.
They're talking about getting it wild, getting it crunk.
I mean, I would love to get
that
drunk
drink
with
on.
Theo and fucking Woody and shit. Howdy, partner.
Woody,
Yeah.
do not.
That's what I'm calling Frankie from now on.
Do not.
Sheriff Woody. But yeah, I put getting Robin out of that egghead fit and into something she'd actually wear wasn't up for sure. And just the mention of Saul too was really cool because that's something that I personally really want to see. A down was Zoro taking the first L he's taken this entire arc, because I do kind of officially count this, and maybe I'm wrong, as like the last chapter of Egghead, because it has like the bits of dialogue it has at the end that are like look like they're written on the scroll, whatever. Kind of, it feels like that's like the narrator closing the arc. So I consider this the last chapter. And a lot of people have been saying like, oh, Zoro was doing this and Zoro was wasting time and Zoro was doing this. Never an L. Never an L. Zoro was always, he always knew what he was doing. But bro, he had a very harsh reaction to Luffy being sad about Vegapunk. And for a moment I was like, yo, hey, whoa, Zoro. Like, because he's like, yeah, man, this fool's an emperor of the sea. I get it, bro. I get it. He's like, he shouldn't be acting like this. Like, it's kind of pathetic. And I was like,
it's actually kind of pathetic that he fucking cares at all. Actually,
and I was like,
it's kind of fucking weird.
This is how long you been following this man? You think him being an emperor is going to change him like to his core, him as a person? Like, I get you're trying to like keep him in check and make sure that he's he's you're holding him to the standard of an emperor for sure. I like that. Everybody needs a homie like that. But bro, this is Vegapunk.
Yeah,
and a lot of them died.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Right.
But they didn't.
Right.
That's probably another down for me.
I like that.
I mean, like, it's to be expected.
Because
it's to be expected, of course.
Because I think they all died. Like, they all died. They're dead.
But they're not.
But they are. Because I think, in my mind, how I interpret
But then why?
Lilith is talking about, she's not talking about, oh, I feel like Pythagoras inside of me and Edison inside of me and Shaka inside of me. Like, they're alive inside of me. I think it's more metaphorical and symbolic because I think that they all...
Wait, wouldn't that be metaphorical and symbolic that they live... They're not, like example, alive? That would be...
For example...
Not literal.
No, not...
So you think they're literally not... You don't think... Sorry, you're confusing me. I'm confused.
No, I'm saying
Wait,
that...
what?
I'm saying I think it's her saying it the way she says it is metaphorical, symbolic. I don't think it's literal. So when people are like, oh, like fake out death, like they're all dead. Pythagoras is dead. Edison is dead. The Stella is dead. But like they live on in her, not literally.
Yes.
Right. So I don't really see that as a fake out death.
But it was.
But if you see
because it's not like confirmed that that's what she's saying.
But that's how I interpret it.
Right.
And I could be wrong. I am the fucking king of
you're
L's.
Probably right.
I'm the king of L's. We know this to be true.
For real.
But I would have liked it to be said like, no, everyone's alive. They live within me. Mm-hmm. Not like, no, they're literally alive. And then stop. and then stop talking. I'm like, oh, wait. Because their reaction, like...
And that's fair.
Because she's getting like cut off, right? Everyone's kind of talking... over her. She's like, well, they're not like, you're not even functionally dead. Like basically what I'm trying to say, like, and then doesn't really get to the point. So it's like, it's kind of left ambiguous at this point, but I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that they're actually, like she's talking metaphorically, not like.
Well, yeah, because they all represent things within the Stella and, have different like jobs. York's supposed to like eat and shit and do all that. But then Lilith has this urge, like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm cut off from York. So how I interpret it is now Lilith is, and this is me like really reaching, but Lilith is kind of the Stella now because like she has her own hunger. She has her own greed.
She's gonna have to learn all that shit now.
Yeah.
And even like also her crying, I think, was showing that too. Because even Usopp commented on that as well. When he was like, oh, like you're evil again? Like you're considered evil now? Because she was like jumping through like so many different emotions at once.
Yeah.
And I think that's like goes to show like she's now all of them. And she is she's like one being. And it is funny, like she's the last one, and I think you mentioned this too. That she was the first one to say that she is Vegapunk, and she's like she's like the standing Vegapunk now, like in the introduction to all the Vegapunks.
Yeah, and that's again why I like it so much more. And we've talked about it, and I'm not gonna say it's a W in the book for me or anything like that, but like it is cool how she was the first introduced and she is the last one standing. She's the first Vegapunk we met. And now she is Vegapunk. She is the Vegapunk. And so it's just kind of cool how that all came together, how all that worked out. I don't really consider it a fake out death necessarily.
Well, but, if it is metaphoric, like if we want to interpret it that way. But that's
what I'm saying. Yeah.
But if it is,
in this moment, I don't see it that way. But you could be right because they have a crazy reaction to it. They're all like, everybody's alive, let's party.
Exactly. Yeah. Like she's like, at the end, they're like having this huge party. Luffy's like, oh, I'm so happy I don't have to worry about that anymore. And she's like, oh no, they're like dead.
This is a crazy example. This is a crazy extreme.
But like,
and it might be super
not
fucked
really
up,
dead.
but it's like if something happened to me, right? If something happened to me, and then I passed away, right? Because I'm old. Because I'm old.
I was gonna be really fucked up right now.
And
Hit
play
an explosion.
Oh,
Or like the clown. No,
air horn and shit.
I did. I'm
And your evil laugh in the background of the funeral and shit.
I really do love that song. Whoever made that shit pop the fuck off, because that shit is like mischievous and uplifting and just everything. Sorry. Continue.
But it's like if I passed away and you're doing a stream or whatever, and people are sad, and someone's like, it's okay, Megan, because like Josh still lives on like in you, and everybody's like, you're right, let's fucking party. like that in a second,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like, oh my god, I just need to cry for a little bit. I'm pretty fucking hungry. What's the food situation here?
Yeah.
Like, whoa, you changed up so quick.
No, I like
Lilith did in the chapter.
No, yeah, but I like that how you said it, because like I do think it was her being connected to all those things and becoming all those things and having access to all those feelings and things, and so she's feeling them all at once. She's kind of going through all of them. I thought it was very cool. And then the only other thing I think I had as far as an L goes, and this is more of a joke. Yeah. And I'm just gonna. Morgan's went full Twitter, which was gonna be at the beginning of the chapter when we go through it, so we'll talk about it. And another silhouette. God damn it, Oda! Another silhouette. Fuck.
That was another silhouette too, with a freaking kidnapper in Wano.
I know.
And what is this kidnapping shit?
It's about to go down on the cover pages right now. It's about to go down.
You're telling me there's a kidnapper?
Yeah.
In Wano trying to kidnap a woman? Like, what?
Scary. It's a scary place. I thought Wano was they cleaned Wano up. I thought it was a better place. A safer place.
Scary. Spooky. But enough with the silhouettes. I'm done. Like, I'm
Right.
done. I'm done playing games. I'm done. Because even if you show, like, if it's a character, like, let's be real. If it's a character that we have not met yet, why the need for a silhouette?
Again, this could just be a week to week.
Look like a drinker. We're drinking some type of. It might be Shanks.
You know what? And we'll talk more about it when we get there. But
I feel like his ass left, but
I don't think. Okay, so it looked like they were packing up the ships. The red hairs were packing up the ships. So see, but that's fucking absolutely. I mean, no, it's not Kid. I don't even really think it's Shanks. I don't think it's Shanks. I think it's the man marked by flames.
Who do we see?
But I don't know who that is. I don't think it's Saul, because Robin literally mentions Saul, and then it cuts to a silhouette. But like, if it was Saul, then just show Saul.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If a character we already know, like, why make it ambiguous?
Yeah.
But if it's not a character we don't know, then yeah, that makes sense to like shroud it in mystery. But it might be the man. But when are we gonna get that? Even next in Elbath?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I think that man is here, or in Elbath. I think he's in Elbath, and I've heard Loki. I've heard Shiki. I've heard. He's like what?
He's like Big Zing it.
What's that?
From Surf's Up, and he's like hiding on the island, like kind of like in plain sight, and no one knows it's Big. Surf's Up.
Not really familiar with Surf's Up. I can't even tell you really much about it. No. I remember seeing it as a kid, but I don't know it enough to remember anything. Yeah.
I'm gonna just bite my tongue.
Why?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Why? Something about me being old again?
Yeah, I was like, you watched it as a kid. That doesn't sound right.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Fine, I watched it when I was 47. I watched it when it first came out in theaters. When I was 47.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. This monster is giving me a lot of energy, and I'm just yapping. You're just letting me yap on air, and it's really disrespectful.
Well, we're moving on. Those were our initial ups and downs. We got plenty more to talk about. We're going to look at the chat, make sure we didn't miss any super chats, or just go through the one super chat that we have right now. And then we're going to go through beat by beat. That super chat is from Off-Brand.
Off-Brand?
Flavor.
Oda loves concerts. You think he drops an album? Bro, I mean, I think he should do everything. I think he should try everything. I think he should try, he should try dropping an album. He should try, but see, One Piece is kind of becoming all things, right? It became a musical. It became live action. It became, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that Oda himself is making all these things, but like One Piece is becoming everything.
It's like the umbrella. It's like Star Wars.
But better. One Piece is better than Star Wars.
Okay, why are you looking at me like, Jesus, you see the murderous intent in his eyes?
But honestly, if Oda wanted to drop a mixtape or whatever, I'd listen. And if it was just like the cover was just like the guy with the fish head, his avatar or whatever, that'd be heat.
And he's like, boom, boom.
That's one of the songs. The album's called Boom Boom. Okay.
And it's just a repeat of that, just like boom, boom, and then everyone's like, "My God!"
Oh, hard cut. Hard fucking cut.
It's the way I don't know why that one doesn't have like a seam out.
I don't know either. It should.
Or like a transition.
Maybe it's not programmed. Maybe it's not programmed.
You don't worry about it. It was just really funny. It was a hard cut.
Oh yeah, it is. Here, I'll change it right now.
I kind of like it's funny.
All right, next time you hit it, which you never do, but next time you do, it'll fade out.
It's funny.
All right. So let's move on to the beat by beat. Let's keep going through it.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I got everything pulled up here. I want to look at the chat real quick too to see Verm Woody looking ass. Leslie, your old Josh. Thank you, Leslie.
The heart is
Beans.
crazy.
I know. It makes it so much crazier. Beans, Josh, I'm turning 27. Why should I be happy about that, old man? Bro, 27, talk to me when you're 30, bro. That's when you really come alive, dude. That's when you really start living.
Come alive, dude.
Money.
I also turned 27 this year.
Oh, you and Beans are the exact same. Well, yeah, but it's like at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, January.
Money said, Frankie the Cowboy Hat, miss all Sunday. Call back. Robin confirmed, bro. I need a, I don't know what,
Robin alert. Robin alert.
Yeah, Robin alert. Sound effect.
Robin alert. Robin detected. Robin detected.
What is it like? Robin
Detected.
evidence detected or something like that. Like
just
okay.
See.
I'm just trying. It's called, bro. You know what it's called?
It's called one-upping.
No, it's not called one-upping. It's called a think tank. I'm
not asking for a think tank, bro. I'm saying a statement.
Bro, that hurt. That hurt so bad. Oh shit, we got another super chat that came in from Raylan.
What can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Egghead is Oda's plot to make Vegapunk a hot girl. You know what? That shit is hilarious.
Literally, that was his fucking plan all along. I would have
nothing but more respect. I didn't think it was possible to have more respect for Oda, but I would have more respect for him if that was true.
But over Shaka though?
No. I'm saying I would have more respect for him if that was true. Like if that was his plan
the whole time.
The whole time he's like, damn, a bunch of people have been saying Vegapunk's like a man and like I've already kind of showed a silhouette, but I really like this design of like I really like the idea of like Vegapunk as this like hot babe. Maybe I can make that work. And then and then that's how he comes up with Egghead, like everything. I'd be like, this man is fucking goated. Brandon King said Vegapunk being a hot girl is the most Oda thing he's
literally
ever done.
Like in the beginning when we first got to Egghead and Vegapunk was introduced, I was like, oh my god, this motherfucker. This motherfucker did it again.
Yeah.
And it's kind of adjacent, but kind of not anymore. Now this is it.
Yeah. Spartan Man, by the way, is turning 27 on Tuesday. Congrats.
Whoa, happy early birthday.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn, son, you're old as fuck.
Oh, whoa.
Just kidding. 27 is a beautiful age. Okay. I have everything queued up. Let me switch it over. Oh, why am I so low? Why am I so low in the frame like this? I gotta fucking scoot over. Man, I finally feel a little bit like better. I finally feel like a little more like reset after that debacle earlier.
Oh, right. I already forgot about it.
Oh, I was really thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. I was thrown.
We're thrown off of our game today. Okay, we're starting a later stream. We usually do it in the morning, and we're a little bit crazy right now. So
yeah, apologies.
Just but what was the word?
Bear with us.
Bear with us. Mm-hmm.
Looking at the cover page, Yamato protecting a woman in fear as a silhouetted figure dashes into the woods. Only child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 12, foiling a kidnapping on the way to Curry. Bro, I thought they took out the fucking trash.
Yeah, for real.
On Wano.
For real.
Yamato
looking fine.
Yeah,
Yamato looking fine as a protector. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that right now.
Strength.
Let me tell you that right now. Okay?
Yamato is the vigilante of Wano. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Trying to get that out there. They are staying in Wano forever.
No, Yamato.
God damn it. Why do I keep forgetting to change off the damn fucking ups and downs? Fuck. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. I'm not going to forget this time. Then we get into the chapter. We got Morgan's flying high and high on his own fucking supply as well. Got his feather in Vivi's face, and they're going back and forth. You know, he went full Twitter, bro. He really did it. You know, he's talking about manipulating the news. He said people need to cower. People need to run and hide. They need to be fearful, because that fear is what sells newspapers. And this is why this is the truth that Oda is trying to tell us, bro. Nothing feels more real in our world than this shit. Okay,
it's true.
Morgans would thrive in today's time in our world. He'd be a great YouTuber. He'd be a great fucking. He'd just be great. He'd be great at social media.
Right.
You know what I mean? He'd be great. Speaking of fine, Vivi looking real fine right here, looking real good. Wapple, this shit cracked me up, dude. When Vivi is giving Morgans a piece of her mind for wanting to incite fear in people and use their fear to control them and make them buy papers or whatever, even if it means twisting the truth. And he's like, now we don't want to upset the fine gentleman and lose our only safe haven now, do we? But he's like smiling and sweating at the same time. It's so funny, bro. Stressed. Again, high on his own supply. I'm top dog. He's like, bro, the fucking world is flooding. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking bird. I'm a fucking bird.
I hope you won't come to regret talking back to me, princess. Like, he's like almost saying princess, like she's a princess.
Yeah.
But he's like saying it like as like an asshole.
Yeah.
You know? That's how I heard it in my head anyway.
Morgans is a hat on a hat wearing a hat because he's a bird flying in the sky, using a hot air balloon to fly in the sky.
Right.
You know
and he
I mean?
doesn't even like have to look like that.
Exactly. Well, that's might be to keep his identity, his true identity a secret.
That's what's crazy. That's what's insane.
Got the scoop, boss. But this was funny, man. This was really funny. And obviously it's really cool to see Vivi be Vivi. Anytime we get to see that is pretty sick. But yeah, I mean, he's even talking about all the stories he has to choose from. Emperor Blackbeard. I mean, we're getting a recap of the events of Egghead. We get it here with Morgan's trying to pick a headline, and then we get it later with Frankie and Jinbei when they're talking about everything that happened. But he's like Blackbeard versus Law, Shanks versus Kid, or Luffy, Straw Hat Luffy, ruthlessly killing Vegapunk. Now that's a fucking step too far. You took it too far. Then we cut back to Egghead, and we see the fallout. Everybody's still passed out. Kizaru's not. Sentomaru is not. Sentomaru is... I mean, Sentomaru's really been through it, and I shouldn't laugh. But seeing him row his little boat away... Crying. I mean, it breaks my heart.
Sad.
It's sad. But, it's a little funny, too, because he's just so big, and it's such a small boat. But very sad. This is where we get that Kizaru and a Kainu exchange.
Damn,
sorry, I had a burp. Talking about how everybody's passed out, foaming at the mouth. It is interesting because I saw online people talking about whether like Kizaru just didn't pass out or passed out like briefly and like woke up super quick. Same with Sentomaru. Sentomaru would have probably, no offense, passed out, but wasn't affected by the hockey blast. So just talking more about how curious it is that it only seemed to target enemies of Joy Boy. And maybe if you want to take that a step further, the reason I say all that is because maybe that's why Kizaru didn't pass out. Maybe it wasn't strength. Because, I mean, yes, he's very strong, but it could be because he is an ally of Joy Boy. He gave him the food. More confirmation.
Oh, it's confirmed.
But this is where we get that emotional moment. And, he's telling you, look, I'll give you a report. The youngsters will give you a report when they wake up.
This is so crazy. This is so fucking crazy for him. He's like, getting an earful. Like, are you fucking slacking? Hey, I'm just curious.
I'm a little curious, bro.
Have you ever killed your best friend? Like, so fucking crazy. Like, I just wanted to know, have you ever murdered your best friend in cold blood when they trusted you and believed in you?
Kind of like, what the fuck?
No, I was just like wondering. I was just fucking curious because
but honestly, good.
Because I fucking have a Kainu, you bitch ass. That's what he
honestly, fucking good, bro. And he does. He pauses because he realized it was at this moment he realized he fucked up. Okay, then we get a little mini flashback, and we really see that Kizaru, again, we see he was there, helping build this shit. Like, he built Egghead, like, helped a lot and was there. And, like, we've seen it throughout this arc, but, like, this panel of Vegapunk dying in the reflection of his glasses, like, dark as hell, bro. Dark as fuck. Why are you laughing, Megan? It's fucking
because
sad.
I didn't even realize that was that.
You didn't realize that?
I thought it was just like the shadow.
No, it's just fucking corpse.
I know, that's why it was just shocking. Because it looks like just a shade.
It does.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You think I'm slacking off, and then this is where we really get it. And let me make sure everybody can see it right here. Yeah. He says, if you got time to waste doubting me, come and see for yourself, you damn ingrate.
Holy shit.
Fucking got him, bro.
Oh, shitty.
Like, holy fuck.
And he sits there fucking gagunked, stunned. But again, this is something that really got me. And I had to like reread it. I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought at first Kizaru apologized for fucking getting so emotional and worked up. But then I saw that it was the kind of word bubble that's like, over transmission, whatever. And he's like,
it was him.
That was my bad, brother. Yeah. And that's how he said it. That was my bad, brother. And I felt like an instant, like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. People are saying, oh, Kizaru's human. I'm like, oh, fucking Akainu is human. Holy shit. This was powerful.
Just watch your mouth.
And then Kizaru kept going. That was crazy. Yeah, he said, just watch your mouth.
So who would win? Kizaru or Kainu?
You know what? I don't know. I'm a shitty power scaler. I still think Kizaru is so OP. Like his devil fruit ability, light, is fucking. I think way crazier than magma.
No, because we had like obviously his fight with Kuzan.
Yeah.
So it's like they took 10 days and he took his leg. Do you think that he kind of would go, away unscathed?
No, Kizaru I think would win. And if he wanted to, like if he really wanted to, if he was really invested, like that's the thing I think that separates them, right? Akainu, like he knows how to, I guess, like he gets too worked up, and that maybe works to his benefit in a fight. But if Kizaru really wanted to, he could, and Akainu would get fucked up.
That's what I was thinking.
But again, would Kizaru really care? Kizaru's also the kind of guy who's like, not fucking worth it. But
maybe that goes to show, like, you don't want to piss him off. Akainu doesn't want to piss him off.
Yeah.
Because he don't want that. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that light.
For real. Yeah. Then we cut to the ship, and we see Sheriff Woody, Sheriff Frankie here,
and Zoro.
Jinbei and Zoro. Yeah. And this is where, Zoro has his really heartless moment. Let me just, before we continue on, I do want to shout out this super chat before it gets too far up. This is from Caden. Shout out Caden. And let me just make sure. Yes. The parted bangs are Megan's canon hairstyle. I agree. And if we were in the One Piece world, or in our own manga, I guess.
That would be the look.
Yes. That is the sheet. What is it called? Like the character, not the character sheet. But
character sheet?
No, like, how in animation, they make like a sheet of all of the characters, like proportions and like their core, like base aesthetic, and they give that to all the animators so that they can have consistency across the board. Like that would be part of that.
Yeah.
Parted bangs would be in the little text on the side. Mandatory.
I'm evolving.
Yeah.
I'm evolving. I'm revolving.
Edgar VG said revolving. Edgar VG said, we know it's Akainu slightly over other admirals. And again, I do think that, I do think that he would win because he would want to win so bad. And he's powerful. Zoro the hypocrite, he acted sad angrily when Yasu died, and he has the gall to say Luffy can't with Vegapunk. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Oh, that is a character sheet. Okay.
Yeah, it is interesting. That's what because we've seen Zoro do this before, obviously. When it comes to kind of like giving Luffy advice on like what to do and how to be a captain.
How to act. Yeah.
Sometimes it's warranted, sometimes it's not. I like that about the crew. They have different views on how to deal with certain people or how to do things. Like Luffy is ultimately the captain. He's not like undermining him and like being an asshole to his face. I mean, this is like crewmates talking to crewmates. He's not trying to like overstep. But I mean, it might just show like, I don't know, like maybe they are becoming more jaded to certain situations. Like Luffy will never, I don't think, become jaded. He's always gonna try to help people or be sad when it's warranted, I guess. But maybe Zoro's just kind of, feeling different.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I don't know. It's
like
not,
you said, he's done it before. He's done it before. But I think here, like someone was saying in the chat, like it just feels, I don't know. And it's not a huge deal, but even when I read it initially, I was kind of thrown back. I was like, damn, bro, like a man died, like, and it wasn't a random man. Like, sure, you guys just met him, but and I get it. but I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just kind of like, I don't know. This is the type of shit that Sanji fans like eat up. Like they were so happy. And you know, he's drinking. He might be a little drunk. He might be a little drunk.
He might
be a little drunk. But they even say that's a bit harsh. But this is dribbling. It's dribbling down.
Yeah, he's fucked up, bro. And that could honestly, you know what? I don't know what the onomatopoeia there is, but
Glug,
probably
gulp.
But
Because that shit's dripping. Bro's not even trying to swallow. Like, be real. Because they're like in the middle. They're in the middle of a celebration. Because even Frankie says that too. Like, oh yeah, we only had a couple drinks. And Zoro's like, that's not gonna fucking stop me. You know, Zoro drinks a lot,
Yeah.
but he might be a little. He
might be drowning his sorrows a little bit too. He might be numbing himself
because he did look a little shocked in the last chapter. That face, so he was like, "Oh fuck."
Because honestly, I'm not trying to like cope or like read too into it, but you're right, Megan. When you said that, like it's literally dripping down the sides of his mouth, like that could be a way to show that he's like aggressively drink. Like he's not. He doesn't have his fucking legs crossed with a wine glass, going like,
right.
It's pathetic. Luffy's fucking pathetic. You know,
but
he's like, I need to not feel.
Yeah. You know? And I think that he's just like, that's why people obviously think that like Zoro's like, just like the macho character, like no emotions, like just a tough guy, workout. Like that was a big, I guess, like topic when we did the agenda reverie. It was like Zoro's just like this, that. And when he does shit like this, like he's not making it any better for his case. Because you have like Sanji actively holding the secret like with Vegapunk and like trying to help him throughout the end of the arc, and then Zoro's like, I never gave a fuck about that bitch. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean by like it's feeding them, because it's just funny when he does shit like this, because you're like, Zoro, like, god damn it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Don't give him that. But it's just because you know, they're not willing to look a little bit deeper.
But look at he's fucking like furrowing his brow.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not happily like chug. Like he's like, fuck.
He's like, fuck. I've been there, done that. Then we see Lilith wake up. Everybody obviously is very excited. We get to see
the proportion.
Yeah, that they're on this chair, and they're very tiny on this chair. And I'm already obsessed and ready for this to be a thing for the next 2 years or however long Elbaf is. But they're talking about everything, updating her on everything. She even seems to like get a message in her ear, and like we mentioned in the beginning, she starts to go through all of these emotions.
I love button down Nami. That's usually Robin's fit. Usually Robin gets a little button down shirt. But to see Nami in something that has sleeves and is not cropped is a fucking win.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a win. Like, she looks so gorgeous. She looks so elegant. She looks so demure, graceful, fucking elegance. Like in just a button down, like classic button down shirt. Like she is giving what Robin has been giving, but it's Nami. Like, you know, Robin's like classic, like that pink button down fit that she wears with the shorts.
Yeah.
She's giving that. And I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with this outfit.
And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, Oda, can we just have these fits for just a little bit longer? They don't have to be Elbaf fits. You know, obviously they're going to get their fucking full Elbaf fit at some point. But like, can they just be in this for a while? Like 10 chapters, 20 chapters.
Sanji looks great too. I'll give him his flowers when he gets them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a huge, like, this might, maybe I'm acting a little too crazy, but this might be, I don't know about Nami, because it's definitely a fire fit for Nami. I don't know if it's my favorite Nami fit, but the Robin fit might be one of my favorite. It might be the fucking dress Rosa Robin fit, and then this fucking fit. Because something about it, it's giving sporty. You know what I'm saying?
Sporty.
Because it's like a dress long sleeve, but it's got the white stripe. It's giving Adidas. You know what I'm saying? It's giving Nike.
Your favorite spice was Sporty Spice.
My favorite Spice Girl was Sporty Spice. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
They all sing that though, right? It's not just her line.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, okay.
Yeah, they all sing that.
Just referencing.
But
that.
I imagine the panel, kind of coming, the camera kind of coming down. She's rocking some Air Force Ones with that shit. I can see Robert's looking real Latina in that shit too. I can see her with some hoops in that shit.
It's like the classic, like Latina.
Hell yeah.
It's like copy paste Latina, like makeup, outfit, sneakers. That's so funny. Spartman man JDOGG said, I can't wait for the booty shorts and L-bath. So fucking crazy. I just had to shout that out because
they're wearing fucking coconuts and shit.
That's so crazy. Booty shorts. Conrad with the dono. Thank you, Conrad. Let's go. Kizaru and Josh are very similar. Kizaru and Josh have sus stashes, and Josh said he would give me a segment and go out with me and did not. Much like a stab in the back. Wow,
Okay.
That was a whole fucking
Okay, Conrad.
It's a whole journey.
Okay.
Whole journey.
They both have sus stashes. First of all,
no, but it's like sus stash, and then it just went on to like super personal. Like they're both similar,
Right.
but then it went on to like, and then he didn't go out with me and didn't give me a segment, and it's like that's crazy.
Yeah, I just think that maybe mine is a little bit more full than Kizaru. First of all, thank you. Give me a segment and go out with me. It did not. I thought that was water under the bridge, but I guess not. I guess the bridge is broken. London Bridge is falling down. Much like a stab in the back. Okay, Conrad. Good to know.
Nico Meros, Latina San fit.
Latina San.
Sporty Spice, you're a man of good taste. Sporty Spice was the most boring Spice Girl for real.
Bro,
Damn,
you know what? And this is gonna be real fucked up. This is gonna be real, not even fucked up, but like I would like to do the math and see how old I was. How old I was.
What year?
Like when.
Oh God.
When the Spice Girl movie came out. What year did the Spice Girl movie come out?
Let me see.
And then I'll say what I was gonna say.
Hold on, sorry.
Because let me just tell you the fucked up thing about what I was gonna say. I don't even remember their personalities that much.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. But I was how old when this movie came out? And I was just like, I think I might have been going through puberty when it came out. And I was like, Sporty Spice. She's it. That's it right there.
That's the one for me.
That's the one.
Wow. Okay, so let me see. It came out. Well, I'm trying to see the month. But
well,
yeah, I mean,
1997.
you were 8 years old.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You weren't
Right.
really looking for personality, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay. Let me just look at them really quick.
You want to pull up the Spice Girls?
Because I'm not like, I know this. I'm not super familiar with them.
That's a good picture right there.
Sporty Spice is. Let me guess. Let me just guess. Looking at this photo,
I want to pull up the same picture.
Sporty Spice is the. It's kind of hard to choose because I don't know which one is which.
So Megan is looking at this photo right here.
Okay.
Hold on. Turn this one off. Sorry.
Because yeah, okay.
Megan's looking at this photo. Don't tell her.
I don't know. I don't think it's the blonde. I don't think it's the blonde one.
No.
It's the scary looking one in the yellow top.
Yeah.
See, I knew it was her because there's something off. There's something off, and there's a presence that is giving.
Whoa.
That is giving. Like I will ruin your life in this.
I
photo.
stand by it though. As a 34-year-old man, I stand by it.
Everyone is like smiling. Everyone is smiling, and she's like, "Do not fucking look at me. I'm gonna fucking gut you."
Yeah, no,
and
for real.
That's your type,
bro. Come on now. This is her being sporty right here in the blue, in the blue pants and shit. Sporty. Look at the orange fit. The orange fit goes hard, dude. Come on. She's smiling right there. What are you telling women they should smile more, Megan?
No,
That's fucking crazy.
I would say I like the redhead one.
Ginger Spice?
Mhm.
She all right?
I like Ginger Spice. Her name is Ginger Spice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Imagine I'm wrong. No, but I'm almost positive. We got
They do not have their names. Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Scary Spice.
Posh was one. Posh Spice.
And then Ginger Spice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're kind of like the Powerpuff Girls in a way.
They kind of are.
If you think about
that.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, little tangent, but that's that's what we do. Luffy's sad. Luffy's really sad. Actually, Conrad hit us with another dono. Shout out Conrad. Of course, Josh thought it was water under the bridge. A very Kizaru move. Josh moves on like light speeds as I lay there with my big ass brain. Conrad. So you're fucking Vegapunk in this scenario? You know what it feels like? It feels like you're a Kainu, and I'm fucking Kuzan. You've fucking ripped me apart. You've shattered me. But whatever. I guess I'm Kizaru. I'll take that.
A lot of people are giving their biases when it comes to the Spice Girls. Let's create a poll, shall we?
Best Spice Girl.
Your favorite Spice Girl. Because there's a lot of different answers here.
Scary Spice me, please. Black Wives Matter hashtag. Said Dr. Umar's burner. Don't get me wrong, bro.
Scary Spice. I love Scary. Victoria was posh, huh?
Yes. Beckham? Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Scary Spice.
I would say
second.
I would say second. It's for me. It's Ginger Spice, and then it's Scary Spice, and then it's Posh Spice, and then it's Sporty Spice.
Ooh, we're ranking them now.
Yeah,
it's hard, bro.
That's it. That's the list. That's the correct list.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go.
That's the list.
I'm gonna have to go.
Bro, every time I see Sporty Spice, she looks completely different.
She kind of does. Actually.
Why does she look different in every photo that I see her in?
Okay, well, based on this picture, just this picture, I would say
Ginger.
Well, I mean, no, it's scary.
Ginger.
It's scary. No. It's Sporty, Posh.
Oh my god, I didn't put Baby. Hold on.
Scary.
Hold on. Wait, I need to put Baby. I forgot there was that many. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Scary Spice.
It's Sporty, Posh, Scary. Honestly, then maybe Ginger and Baby last.
Really, Baby last?
I don't. Baby's giving basic.
But everyone's saying that Sporty's basic.
Well, Sporty is not basic.
She's kind of a little basic.
Whoa.
Oh, Scary, Sporty, Baby. I can't fit it. I don't think I could fit all of them. Oh, fuck.
Actually, in this picture, I would put Baby over Ginger, but you know.
Okay, I'm just not going to do it because I can't fit all of them. But yeah.
Okay, well.
Everyone's
I feel like that's
really pissed. Like genuinely, like this is the most engagement I've seen in posts. Like no, literally, like they're like Baby Spice actually top. Like yes, like won't stand for Ginger Spice slander. Like this is crazy, wow. You guys. I didn't know that the Spice Girls were this influential.
They run deep. Come on now, they laid the foundation.
I was like, look at the fucking Backstreet. I couldn't tell you any of the Backstreet Boys. Like I have no idea. I have no clue.
I didn't know their names. No, but that's why I think like in a way it was brilliant to kind of call them Sporty, Posh, Scary, Baby.
Because it's easier to remember.
Because it's way easier. I think that was really smart. Because I don't even know NSYNC. Like none of them. I don't really know. But,
y'all are being crazy. Y'all are being fucking crazy. I see your asses in the chat. You're saying some crazy ass shit.
Spice up your life.
Conrad Corporal under the dono. Thank you, Conrad. Yes, a kind who trusted Kizaru and was betrayed. Yes, my bad. I forgot we can't read.
No. Whoa, what? No. Whoa, no. Okay.
Whoa.
What I meant is that we were friends and we fought. We fought for our own, well, for them, it was like their own brand of justice. For us, it's like our hearts, and you shattered mine. Instead of like, Kuzan got his leg fucking, he has a fucking glass leg now, or ice leg, whatever.
Ice leg.
Ice. You know what I mean?
So he's always like,
and now I got an ice cold heart because of you.
He's always like that. Like using his devil fruit, like clenching.
Yeah.
It's always like something on his, like he can't let it go. He can't let it slip.
His fucking leg will melt. And he'll go, whoa. Luffy's sad. We're going to get through this.
Luffy's sad eating those big ass grapes.
Luffy's sad because he feels like he failed. And earlier, Jinbei and Frankie were making some pretty solid points. They were saying, look, man, bro, it was Seraphims, it was CP0, it was the fucking Marines, it was the fucking Gorosei. I'm surprised we got out alive. But, of course, Luffy's pretty upset regardless. And this is where Lilith talks about everybody being alive. But again, even she says, to put it simply, everyone's alive. So I think what she's kind of saying is like, not literally, but basically everyone's alive. Meaning that I think they're all alive within her, but they're not literally alive within her. Since we talked about it a lot at the beginning, I don't want to go through it all again, but that's where I stand. Even if they're functionally dead, see? Even if they're functionally dead. Anyway, Luffy realizes that this means that he did it. that Vegapunk is alive. And really and truly and honestly, this is a beautiful moment. I like this a lot. Because, again, I've heard people say like, oh, well, maybe if you really unpack it, and I like thinking more about it, it does leave a lot of questions to be answered because we've seen like more robotic Vegapunks or more robotic satellites, more humanoid satellites. Are they human? Are they robots? Atlas talked about switching faces out. Like what are they? And really, I think that like whatever they are, it's as simple as Vegapunk was able to take his consciousness, split it, and he put his consciousness into whatever they are. And now, much like Stussy or Stussy, whatever, and her going on her, journey to become like, to understand what it means to be like her own person. I think that's kind of what Lilith is going through here too. I think we're seeing it again with her. And now she is Vegapunk. She is all of those things. They all exist in her. Very beautiful. I'm a big fan of it. And then we finally get the iconic, important celebration panel at the very end. Sorry, I got to reframe it up. Where we get to see Robin's fit in full effect. Let's go. And she's looking real fucking good.
Now, is that a confirmed stripe or is it a shine?
Oh, you know what?
But it looks like a stripe.
You know what? I think it is because if you look up earlier, I think we see her. We saw her in that panel hugging Chopper. Where is that?
It's slower.
Slower?
It was right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a stripe.
That's a stripe. We got a stripe.
I think.
We got a stripe.
Mm-hmm. But it was cute to see Bonnie.
Yeah.
As well. She's in there. She's in the mix on top of Frankie's head and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. That is cute.
In her true form.
Yes. And maybe now she'll be in her true form.
I fucking hope so.
Maybe now this is the moment. Because she's been in this form for like the last couple chapters.
Yeah.
So maybe
she's just getting her energy up. She's gonna go back.
Just recharging.
Yeah.
Trust. But yeah, very, very beautiful moment. Love to see it. As we scroll down, we finally get, I think, the closing to the arc, to the long, and where they're going. And so the ship set course to the northeast to the long-awaited land of the giants, the fabled country of Elbaf. New World Warland Elbaf. And we see a silhouetted figure.
Do you want to hear my impression of the silhouetted figure?
Yes, a silhouetted figure facing the ocean that says,
"Come on, then."
Billy fucking Butcher? Is Billy Butcher? Oi, come on then.
Come on, then.
Okay. What are you really something really giving that?
Come on, then. It's like, come on, then. Like,
okay.
You know, it's very
Billy Butcher.
Hello Puppet. It's giving
okay.
Hello Puppet vibes. Come on, man. Take a sway like, it's fucking, you know? Like
Okay.
I got that vibe.
And, you know, and that is what is beautiful about manga
No.
and art.
You're
It's
such
open
a
to interpretation.
So
Now-
you think that was not, like, you don't agree with that.
No, I
Because
the
not
more
all
you did,
British
the more you
people
started
are
doing
Billy
it.
Butcher. So,
I
educate
fucking
yourself.
know. Trust me.
trust me, I
know.
know, being Dr. Who. Trust me, I know. British
You know,
people
I was gonna say. The more you started doing it, the more I started liking it.
Thank you.
That's the JoJo sound right there. Now I know JoJo doesn't own this because it actually. Well, no, you see the symbol right here, coming up from the water right here.
Oh, right. That's the ora,
yeah.
right?
Well, I was looking
No.
on Reddit, and apparently the onomatopoeia is translates to like a whirring sound. This person.
So it's the whirlpools.
Whirlpools.
Oh,
they're
it
facing
is.
the ocean. They're facing the ocean.
It is. They're about to go head to head with that freaking Black Sails. Them Black Sails ship. They're about to go head. They're not going to make it to Elbaf. It's going to be a whole fucking arc with them going against the man marked by flames. I'm putting in the Book of Elves.
Put it in the book. They could, as they approach Elbaf, they could, because again, do we even know for sure that this person is, I guess he's on Elbaf, but we can't even see if what he's on.
He might be on a ship.
Yeah. Is he?
He might be on a
Is
ship.
he on the island? Is he on a ship? Is he what? You know. So I'll bet they're going to come into contact with the whirlpool before they get to Elbaf. Now, again, that's just based on the translation of what apparently that sound is. But it is a break week, and that is confirmed next week, and that's a fucking bummer. But you know, Oda needs his rest to keep creating peak. Crazy. We have to make some predictions as to who we think this person is. I think, you know, it's pretty safe to say.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Umar's burner commented, it looks like the person that we see in the Crocus cover story. So damn near the same pose.
This is it. They're
That's
side
it.
by side. Yep.
So it's Shiki.
Well, funny enough, I don't, and correct me please, chat.
You don't think it's Shiki?
Please, chat.
It might not be Shiki.
Because okay, let me pull up what you just pulled up, Megan.
What?
That picture of them in color. From what I could see,
Do you have that in color?
no, but I'm going to search it right now.
Okay.
From what I could see, because here's the cover page in color. But Megan was looking at a photo of Shiki from the movie, and it's the exact same hair. It's the exact same colored, robes or whatever. So, like, outside of that, like, it was never flat out confirmed that this person was Shiki. But if you look at Shiki, he's wearing the exact same thing. I mean, he looks the fucking exact same. So I think that's why people think it's Shiki and are probably pretty right in assuming that it is. However, I don't know. It could also not be. Oda has plans for characters sometimes that change. We've seen silhouettes change. I don't think this one's going to change because I think he knows who this character is and what this character looks like. But maybe when this cover page was drawn, because this is, I think, a cover spread or the cover to a chapter at the very beginning of the post time skip. I think. Arc. I don't know. Point is, That's how it could kind of maybe still be this character and not Shiki. I don't know how I would feel about it being Shiki.
But why would it be Shiki?
We know Shiki exists in the world canonically. He's been mentioned in the story, but why? Yeah. Why? Really? Shiki? Really? Maybe the canonically the canon version of Shiki will be different from the movie version of Shiki. Maybe they'll be a little bit similar.
Or it's not him at all.
But really, Shiki, really? I don't know. I think this is the man marked by flames. Now, I don't think that person is Shiki, but I also don't know who it is. So this is from Winston. So either Shiki, Gabon, Loki, or someone else. But it is also the man marked by flames. Okay, Loki is to me the strongest contender. I really do believe that. I don't think it's even Shanks. Let me see. I see Gabon too. Maybe. I don't know. It's Inyaki. I'm reading because everybody's firing off who they think it could be. So I'm waiting for some more of them to come in. I feel like the hat should be kind of a clue, said Swaboosh. I agree. Dan, I don't know why, but a part of me thinks that might be Klahadore. Kawamatsu's twin. That's kind of what I thought when I saw it. I was like, Kawamatsu. But no. What if it's a god's night? Maybe they have hair shaped like a full moon. Let me go back to the image. That would be kind of interesting though, if all of their hair are different phases of the moon. That would seem like a very Oda thing to do.
Yeah.
Like a very, very Oda thing to do. Let's see. It's Luffy's cool uncle. Okay, Dr. Umar's burner is giving some pretty plausible evidence here. Shiki was also randomly brought up in the last SBS. Okay, so that is a little interesting. My vote is for Kuina. Can you imagine?
What the heck?
It's gotta be Shiki. But okay. So even Mr. Baki said, I just assumed it's Saul. Someone else mentioned this too. Saul's proportions, if you look at this person's, and I'll zoom in on this image so we can really see. Saul's proportions are a little different. This guy, if you look at his arms, they look at the wrist.
Thin.
They look very thin, right? Let me look up a picture of Saul, because I think Jaguar de Saul. Yeah, the man has Popeye arms. Come on now. Saul has huge forearms. Let me find a good picture.
A good picture.
Yeah, he's kind of got thick arms. So there's no way it could be Saul. Plus, Robin mentioned Saul. And then they cut to a silhouette. It doesn't need to be a mystery. We know who Saul is. We know he's on it. I mean, so we can rule Saul out. I'm going to say we can even probably rule Shanks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
This shit is incoming. And I'm not fucking ready, bro. Their actual reunion. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, if it's Saul, why silhouette him? How would any of these people create whirlpools, though? That's what I'm saying. Shiki, how would Shiki create whirl? It's Odin. Bry, CJ, maybe we're being entirely misled and it's just not anyone we've met before. The question is, who informed him about the Straw Hats or its observation hockey? LOL. Is there no good picture of Saul? My man is unfortunate looking. That's so funny. Dan saying maybe it's Luffy's mom or his junior. Okay. Yeah, even Beans is saying, I believe the sound at the end is supposed to be for suspense. It's not like a literal sound happening in the scene. Yeah. So again, hard ruling out Saul based on just silhouette alone. I think we can really easily disprove that. I'm gonna still say it can't be Shanks. God Knight maybe. Shiki, I just don't. I do think it's the man marked by flames, regardless of the sound, whatever the sound is meant to mean. We got the silhouette of that character. Is it the same character we got at the end of that other chapter? I don't know. I think so. I'm going to put my prediction in the Book of Elves, but we will see. Speaking of the Book of Elves, now is a good time to get into our segment. Heavy is the head that wears the L. Get the book and stuff.
Clicks it and just doesn't grab it. You're just like, okay, that was good.
Okay, we did that.
We did that.
We did it.
Oh, man.
I'm going to keep letting people's predictions trickle in because I really want to know.
Okay.
How other people are feeling.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
All right, Megan, you want to open that up real quick and hang out with the peeps? I got to go to the bathroom before I write my prediction down.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hello. Orange Juice. Are you guys serious? Rock's still alive? That's crazy. That would be crazy. In my opinion, it wouldn't make much sense for it to be Saul in another silhouette after Oda just showed him without silhouette over a few chapters ago. Exactly. Do you need to rename your L segment Elbaf? Oh, that's funny. That's cool. I like that, actually. There's an idea that Rox could still be alive and he's the man marked by flames. I mean, it's a great way to take us into a full God Valley flashback. I want that. I need that. Elbaf fits, all Straw Hats get a cape, future Pirate King crew. It would look insane with so much aura. For real. Need that cape action. I forgot about him. Yeah. I feel like it might be Odin who is known for his god sight, since we have observation hockey in One Piece. Oh.
Yeah, I like Loki. I like the man marked by flames. Odin would work too. I don't know. All right, Megan, you had a prediction that I think was pretty good.
Oh, right.
And I think you should write it down about a potential confrontation that's going to be coming very soon. Oh, Brandon King. Oh, you're fucking goated, dude. Said you need to rename your L segment L Bath.
Oh, yeah.
I
read it when you were gone.
That's fucking good, dude.
What's today's date?
The 23rd. Any new soundboard sounds? We gotta get Eugene. We gotta get some.
We really do.
It's been a long time coming. We gotta really update it.
It's hot again. Even though it's not really hot today, but oh.
Maybe in the Discord, if there's like a channel that would make sense to put them. I think there used to be a channel.
I think there used to be too.
Soundboard.
We kind of cleaned up recently. You could just put it in like
the community live section and just put like, this is my submission for a sound for the soundboard. Because we need to rotate. So, Megan put the Straw Hats will be interrupted by the man marked by flame. Okay. Who do I think this motherfucker is? The silhouetted figure. Can I put who it's not? Or is that's cheating? That's cheating. Okay. The silhouette at the end of chapter 1124 is the man marked by flame, aka also known as T-Bone. I'm telling y'all. I feel like the name Loki has come up more. So I'm just going to put aka Loki. That's right. You heard it here first.
Holy shit.
I really don't know who this is, and that's just a fucking wild guess. A wild fucking guess with nothing to base it on and really nothing to go on. But because yeah, I mean, it really could be anybody. I think next week or the next chapter is going to be the first Elbaf chapter, which is crazy and exciting.
Insane. If they make it there.
So you're saying they're going to get stopped before they even get there?
Potentially.
Okay. I like that. Damn. I love T-Bone so much. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. But, yeah, I don't know what else. I want to go through the chapter again really, really quickly to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, but I don't really have any other major theories. None that I would write down in the book or haven't wrote a version of down already. So I think it's pretty short this week. But that is going to do it for our segment. Well, let me just repeat. So Megan's saying that the Straw Hats are going to get interrupted before reaching Elbaf by the man marked by flames. There's going to be some sort of fight. There's going to be some sort of altercation, confrontation before they get to Elbaf. And that's what that sort of like last panel is all about, is setting up. So I'm just saying that the silhouette at the end of the chapter is definitely the man marked by flames. And we'll just say Loki, that it's Loki. Just throwing it out there. Why not? Those are our two predictions.
Why freaking not?
Those are our two predictions. And that is heavy is the head that wears the L. Stay tuned for our Done Piece episode where we...
when do we bring?
I don't know.
Speaking of that, when is that gonna happen?
So, yeah, where we'll go through the whole arc, which I'm excited to do.
Same.
And read it as a whole, and then like give our thoughts on it in like one video, and then we're gonna go through the book and we're gonna stamp things. I don't know. I mean, this coming up week would be the time I think to do it, but there's a lot on our plate right now, so I don't know if that's possible. We'll keep you posted.
We will keep you updated.
We'll keep you posted. Yes. Okay. Oi. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm cleaning up.
Bro, what the... Boy, what the hell?
Okay. That is going to do it for our conversation on the chapter, but we're not done yet.
Oh my goodness.
It's hot, bro.
It is. I don't know why it got so hot. It's like literally past the point it should be this hot. It got hotter, I think. I think it got warmer.
Just when I start thinking it's getting fucking cooler too.
It's actually cooler than it has been though today.
It's just this damn fucking room that we're in and shit.
It's a lot of lights. It's a lot of lights, a lot of things, a lot of screens emitting heat as well.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that. Spicy Kimchi. Ooh. Spicy Kimchi gifted 1 Volume 1 podcast membership. Let's go. Shout out
Thank you.
a goat in the community. so like I said, we're not done. We'll continue to talk about the chapter. And I want to see what everybody else is thinking, how everybody else is feeling. But for now, we're going to move on to our next topic.
Oh, sure.
just getting a little reset.
Yeah.
A little reset.
It's hot.
It is. But
it's warm.
But we're going to get through it.
We are going to get through it. We are actually.
Okay. We have to talk about the recent casting that was announced today. Now we are at the end of the 3-day casting tease that was trickled out over the course of the past 3 days. It started with Kuriha and Hirolook, and yesterday we got Cobra. Today we got Vivi. Super exciting to finally get Cobra and Vivi, but really Vivi to get it confirmed. This has been floating around for a long time, and this actress has been speculated to be playing Vivi for
a long time.
Very long time.
So this was not really shocking.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh yeah, like, because again, with the casting, the way it's been coming out, obviously season 1, it wasn't as I don't want to say popular, but it like everyone was like really on their toes and didn't know who was going to be cast for that, but no one was like actively trying to see who was cast as what, or like this person was seen here with this person or this person followed them.
Yeah, the detectives came out this season.
Yeah, so now
For
it's like they pretty much can sleuth. They pretty much can find it, and this has been all but confirmed for a long time. So when we finally got it confirmed, it was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so much so that even yesterday, and we're obviously streaming this, recording this on the day that Netflix posted about the Vivi casting being official. But the day before, people were already posting the two actors together saying it was confirmed.
Right.
Already. That's how confirmed, or that's how confident people were, or how much they already knew that this person was going to be playing Vivi. Here she is, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce her name. Charithra. I think. Chandran. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Has been officially cast as Miss Wednesday. I love that they made sure to put Miss Wednesday on the post.
I know, that's what I was like. I was wondering. I think I said that in when were we live? I forgot when I said it, but I was like, oh, I hope they do Miss Sunday and not, or Miss Wednesday. And even Emily Rudd was like not laughing about it, but she was like, I don't know, she's supposed to be a villain, but I kind of like her.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, because we talked about it when we talked about the Kuriha and Hirolook casting, but there are people who have their only exposure to One Piece is the live action, and that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also cool at the same time. So not that giving a character's name away if they don't have any context for it would spoil anything necessarily. Like if they just said,
yeah, people are
Vivi.
really, really, really crazy about that. At least when we were reading One Piece for the first time. Like,
God
names.
damn it! Sorry, I'm fucking dropping the goddamn ball.
Names being revealed before they were like revealed, or like even us knowing like crew members was crazy. But it's like it's been around for so long. There's no way you can avoid that.
Yeah, no, for sure, and it made sense, I guess, because we were going to be reading it. We were going to be finding out soon.
Yeah, but I mean, Miss Wednesday, like I didn't even know that Vivi was a character at all reading One Piece.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, this for Robin. I was like, oh, I think that's the person we see in all the figures and stuff. Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But with Vivi, it was like, oh, I didn't expect this type of reveal, I guess.
Now, I personally cannot speak to her chops as an actor because I haven't seen her in anything. But I am more than confident that she is going to crush the role of Vivi. from just the general like reception to her being cast. And the casting so far, like, how can you doubt the casting? How can you still doubt
Or
the
like,
casting?
yeah, the abilities, I guess.
The abilities
That's why
of these actors cast.
Right.
They're consistently phenomenal. And so I am sure she's going to be fantastic as well. I just wanted to look up other things she'd been in. Apparently she's credited for being things she's known for: Eternals, Bridgerton, Alex Rider, Dune, Prophecy, which is an upcoming show.
That's a show?
Yeah, that I'm very excited about. It's a show following. It takes place before the events of the Dune movies, and it follows the Bene Gesserit. So sign me up.
No, it's the nerd emoji. It's you.
Brother. Very excited about this. I think that she's gonna crush it. We've talked in the past before about how silly it is, the conversation around whether or not she's gonna have blue hair or not.
Yeah.
She's gonna have blue hair, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see her in her full VV fit wardrobe.
I just want Chopper.
I had a funny
Please.
Chopper post pulled up that I want to share with the class in a second. It's this one.
Oh, I saw that one.
You did? We'll all vote.
I mean, it's,
we'll all vote
it's like
together.
I just want it to be revealed, so I have to stop looking at these photos because I feel like I've been seeing them for a year now, and I just don't want to see them anymore.
Well, I'll give people context for what we're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
It's these same circulated images.
This was posted by OPLA Daily, and it is just a bunch of these Chopper photos.
So done.
And
I just want it to be
or it was
revealed.
retweeted by them. But yeah, they're saying like, choose your Chopper. And if you had to choose one though, Megan, which one would you choose?
I don't want to choose any of them. That's the thing. I don't want to choose any of them.
If I'm being serious, and if I had to choose one, I suppose it would be I like 2. I like number 2, and I like number 8.
Okay,
The
yeah.
Detective Pikachu look, I kind of fuck with. And I think 2 is cute. Number 1 is the Babadook. And number 5 is pretty good as well.
Right. Right.
But anyway, it wasn't just Vivi that was cast. It was also her papa,
Papacito.
Cobra, who will be played by Sindel. I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing
Ramamurthy.
it. Yeah, Ramamurthy. Again, have not seen this man, but am confident in his ability. If we're going looks alone, which I feel like it's not hard to cast somebody that looks like the character. If we're going on looks alone, I think they're also perfect, both of them, for these roles. But it's more than just that. I just can't speak to the work. You know? He is known for the Slammin' Salmon, Covert Affairs, Beauty and the Beast, Heroes. He was in Heroes. But this man's been on a lot of stuff. Doom Patrol, The Flash, the CW Flash, which I don't know, maybe they can get rid of that. Really clean up his IMDb, you know. That show fell off hard. It was never good, but I watched all of it. It was I got Stockholm Syndrome at some point. Psych, he's been in Psych. Man's been in a lot of things. So he, of course, also has the chops. I think he fits the part, looks the part. This man is 50 years old. Someone had tweeted like, this man is not young enough or not old enough to be someone's father.
I said that too. I was like, wait a minute.
And then someone said, I just checked and he's 50 years old. Man, he looks good. I have seen, some people who are not happy, but I can't really speak to it personally because I do not belong to any of these groups, and it feels kind of odd for me to give like an opinion on it one way or the other. People who are saying that they wish they would have cast Arabic actors instead of Indian actors. I've seen some arguments for both sides that I think are good points. One of the points being that Alabasta is a combination and pulls from multiple cultures, India being one of them.
Mm.
So while Arabic, Indian, Egyptian, these are all things that exist within the world of Alabasta, it's not exclusive to just one group. It is a fictional place that, again, draws from various cultures. But again, I just feel like I can't have a strong stance on it because I am neither Arabic nor Indian, and it would just feel weird if I was like one way or the other. But how do you feel about it?
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's like a obviously larger conversation. I don't think people would be this upset if it wasn't something that's happened before with casting and different things. I think that's why a lot of people feel the way they do when it comes to like why Arabic actors were not cast. And again, like you said, like I don't know that much on that topic because this is kind of the first time I'm hearing about this like slight that's happened before.
Exactly.
Not only with Netflix but with other projects. Like I really before this casting, before any of this came out, I didn't know that was an issue that was happening or that was a thing that people were or felt strongly about. That is something that I didn't know, that this kind of opened my eyes to like why people are upset and why that's a conversation that's being had. We talked about it before, like people saying like, well, if Robin's cast, she needs to be Russian because Oda said she's Russian, because Oda said like this and that, like because canonically, and it's like, okay, but, or like, oh no, well she why is she tan? Like why does she have to be tan? Like she's Russian. And I'm like, okay, well there's tan people in Russia. Like there's people that live in Russia that are tan. But when it comes to like the casting, getting back to that, I just didn't necessarily have any information about that at all. So that's why it's so kind of sensitive, because like obviously auditions were held. These were the best people that got the part, obviously because of their abilities and their resumes and various reasons why they were chosen to play these parts. I think that people using this as an excuse to be very hateful and very racist to these two individuals is not okay.
Absolutely.
And because a choice was made, and again, people are backing up like, okay, this happened because of this. This is the reason why they didn't cast. Like, I'm not in the studio. I'm not in the casting seat.
If Netflix
I am not
has a history of doing this, like I was not aware of that. And
well,
maybe
we said,
and maybe that's on me, and maybe I need to educate myself.
Well, that's why I again had no idea. So I think that's why the conversation's being had. But again, like, don't use an excuse to bash these people that are cast. Again, like, not the same at all, but Emily Rudd being cast. And creeps and fucking assholes on the internet were like, well, she doesn't have fucking J cups, so she can't be Nami. No, literally. I think it's even crazier than that. But it's like, it's just the disrespect up front, just off of like looks, and in this case, like who they are. Like it's just insane. Mm-hmm. It's just insane. Don't use that excuse to be mean, because they're just existing is not wrong. I don't know. But again, we said before, like, this is something that is interesting, and again, both sides are giving their opinions and the reason why this is a good casting, why it's a bad casting. I'm excited to see them in the live action. I hope them the best. I hope it's not too hard for them right now, but I mean, again.
Yeah. I've seen, like you said, Megan, I've seen people use this as an excuse to be hateful. And I believe that if, there are Arabic people who are rubbed the wrong way and they're voicing that, like, they have every right to do that. But I've seen people respond to them just expressing themselves, respond to them with hate. And that's what I hate about the internet, because people just fucking jump to that. They jump to the most hateful, hurtful, ugly thing in response to someone just being like, this is my culture and I'm from this and a part of this culture. And I was kind of hoping that someone would be cast from a culture that this was clearly inspired by. People are like, fuck you, Oda picked them. Like, okay, but
it's not even like looking. They're not trying to see why people would be upset. It's just like, go fucking touch grass, bro. Like, you're this upset about this, go fucking touch grass when they know nothing about it. Like, just like we said, like, we're learning about this shit as it's coming out. Like, we didn't know, and we went, oh, I could see why people would maybe be upset.
Literally,
but it's literally like, I'm not going to bash people on the internet for having their own opinions about something, like, unless they like Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah,
it was just funny. I just had to say it. But yeah, I mean, and then it's just, I don't like it, dismissing that conversation completely, and just saying, well, Oda, like you said, Oda actually said this in SBS, which is actually true. But it's just using that as an excuse to say, like, okay, so you can shut the fuck up now, you fucking, like, online fucking, like, it's just like, everyone needs to listen to each other, bro. And it's already done.
Yeah,
they're already cast.
These people are already cast.
And I can't even, like, imagine, it would be horrible getting
to be on the receiving end of this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, she's getting cast in this show, and people are telling her that she is not correct.
And I haven't seen, and
like,
and again,
she is not correct. Her whole being is not correct. That's what I'm saying. For the show. Like, that's what's hurtful.
I haven't seen, and I'm sure if you look hard enough, you can find it. But my personal experience, I haven't seen people say, like, because she's not Arabic, fuck Charithra, fuck her. Like, I haven't seen that. I've seen people just express disappointment with the casting, and then people turn it into something else. Other people turn it into something else. But I haven't seen anything like people say anything like against her, the actor. So, but still, but I'm also acknowledging that still can't be a good feeling when you're excited about being able to reveal this thing that you've been sitting on for a very long time, and then you go online to see what you see.
No, exactly.
But again, those issues aside, those things aside, it would feel wrong to not address those things, because those are conversations that I think are valid and conversations that are being had. But aside from those things, I am a fan of these actors being cast.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, and I cannot wait to see them embody Vivi, Cobra, Vivi especially, obviously. She's beautiful, and I think Cobra, he might be one of the finest men I've ever seen.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, Zigzag said, well, it's less complaining and more noticing the context behind beyond the context. Like, that's what's important. Like, seeing it face value of just like, why are they complaining about it? Like, and then actually doing the research or like really going in depth about why. It's not just a complaint about like Nami, Emily not having one piece proportions. It's like way deeper than that. And I think that if you are interested and you want to know more about it, like, just do your research before commenting something ugly or being rude. And that goes both ways. Yeah. So, and try to educate, if someone doesn't really know something, don't ask.
Yeah.
Ask. and get your and then okay.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like people online don't know that they can ask a fucking question.
Right. Or they ask it in a shitty
And I'm
way.
not talking about anybody in our community, by the way. Our community
Right.
is literally amazing. And I know everybody fucking says that, but I really do think that this is the best community on YouTube. I'm biased as fuck, but like I love everybody who tunes in and like hangs out with us. It's a good vibe here.
It's just open-minded
But I'm
individuals.
speaking when I say that, yeah, exactly.
That could see both sides.
Exactly.
And that's like very fucking rare.
Yeah.
Very fucking rare because, bruh.
Yeah. But I couldn't be more thrilled. Let us know, what you think, your opinions on it. The only other thing I want to say about it is that I wonder now that we've gotten Hiruluk, Kariha, Cobra, Vivi, when we will get Chopper and Robin. It again seemed like we were going to get them as part of this like 3-day release, but we didn't. I've seen people speculate Geeked Week to Dumb, which makes sense because these are big characters. A Straw Hat crew member, 2 Straw Hat crew members. So I do think it would make sense to reveal them at a big event. But my mind goes to Chopper specifically because not only is he a Straw Hat crew member, but there's so much more intrigue around like how they're going to execute him as a character.
Right. I mean, I think you said it before, but like at the event, like to Dumb or something, like I could totally see the cast coming out or maybe they're going to be filming still.
Right.
I don't know, because I don't know the timeline between filming and because like they were all present for the first original one, but I don't think they will be this time, or maybe other actors will be because some close before others, like wrap before others. It'd be like cool to see Kobe and Helmeppo like at Tadum, and then like the rest of the cast like via Zoom or whatever. Like I don't know how that's gonna go, but I do think that Geek Week is next month. So Geek Week and then Tadum is when? Tadum hasn't been announced yet?
I think it has. I don't have the dates off the top of my head.
Because I think that...
But it could be 1 and 1, Robin at 1, Chopper at the other.
I think that it would be like a fucking like... I'm trying to think of what specifically I have in my mind of like Chopper. Like...
What do you mean?
Like there's a specific like fucking like scene that I'm having, or like maybe it was very like reminiscent of like what you said about Stitch, like that fucking like little like card of him jumping out of the thing and like promoting the show. I think it would be funny if it was like a pre-recorded like you said message from Chopper, like him like setting up like a camera, like a snail camera or something, and then like telling the audience like to watch their health or whatever, and then like Kariha's like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, nothing," and then he like turns it off. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, I'm literally gonna cry.
Like, trying to like.
No, I'm literally gonna cry.
To do that.
Stop.
Like do that hiding thing. You're crying.
Why did that make me literally so emotional? I'm gonna be a fucking wreck. I'm acting all cool now because I'm not. I'm just fucking letting it. I'm manifesting. I'm putting it out there, and I'm just letting it go. I'm not like fucking scratching my skin because I just need to, because I'm going to be doing that too much.
Yeah. I'm
going to be doing that way too.
Well, yeah. No, I know. Yeah. You're going to be
literally just thinking about that made me fucking tear up.
Hospitalized. They're going to have to admit you.
Literally.
But imagine, because remember what it was like for season 1 when the cast came out and the trailer played and how fucking crazy the crowd went. They won't have anything, I don't think, like super ready to show. But if they reveal Robin and she gives a pre-recorded message to the crowd, I think that would be pretty big. And maybe Chopper would have something.
They would have Chopper,
like a voice, or like
they would have Chopper do something, because she's not in the crew yet.
A Stitch moment, like where it's just kind of for a second.
No, Chopper would be on he'd do his own.
But think about what it's going to take to do that. They would have to have been working on that for a long time. If it's VFX, then they'd have to have been.
You never know.
Yeah.
Chopper is going to release the Inner Latina Sun feelings. I can't wait.
Anyway, I wonder when. I think Geeked Week to Dumb are pretty big contenders for when we're going to get that. But we've gotten some heavy hitters the past couple of days. Yeah, what do you guys think about the casting? When do you think we'll get Robin, Chopper? Yeah, let us know. You'll be okay.
I literally was crying too when I was thinking about the scene with like Nami waking up in the bed after like getting bandaged and like helped by Kuriha and Chopper. I was thinking about that scene when he's like looking like in the doorway and he like runs away and he's like looking like peeking at Nami and Nami's like, oh, I can see you, and he's like peeking. Like I literally was crying just thinking about that, like seeing him do that. And like the music and him, and then like her like complimenting him, and then him coming out like slowly, and then like being like, "Shut up! Like don't talk to me!" Like, oh my fucking god! Like we're getting that. Like we're getting that. Like we're getting that. We're getting that. Like I have a reason to live for another couple months, type shit. You know, like I am so ready.
Me too.
When is okay? Couple months. That's kind of like not a couple months. I mean, it's gonna be a while.
Well, but I mean, at least. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a while.
I'm not like, oh yeah, a couple months is like 3 months. Like, no, it's going to be.
Yeah.
But until then.
Yeah.
Until that, right on that day of the releases.
But when you get the reveal of what he's going to look like, though, you'll be able to picture that, and the tears are
I'm literally like getting chills.
Yeah,
I don't want to think. I just don't want to think about
really
it.
Start coming.
Oh my god, I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out because I don't want this to be fucking ammunition for the Chopper haters. I really don't. He has to be great.
All the Straw Hats, I think, are getting the most care. So I think he will be great. I want to shout out some super chats, and then I have one more thing related to the live action that I wanted to talk about. Shine Yi.
I have to go to the restroom.
Yint. Okay.
Sorry.
Shine Yi Yint saying, off topic, I feel like OPOG voice actors should voice the main character parents on their hero for the One Piece new anime. 21 months, 3 more before 2. We kind of talked about this. By the way, 21 months, crazy. Thank you so much. You're the fucking best. We kind of talked about this a little bit, and I think it would be kind of cool too. People were saying that it wouldn't work for like certain characters. I forgot because I was like, oh yeah, it'd be cool if the OG voice actors for the Toei anime, if they could, like, if Nami could be Belmir, right? And people were like, oh yeah, and then Mayumi can be Dragon or Garp or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, it obviously wouldn't work for every character, but I think it would be cool if they came back to reprise their role in some way. Not reprise their role, but like, you know, it'd just be kind of cool. I think it'd be nice. Shine Yi again. Shout out.
Flavor.
For me, I like her as Vivi. She's so pretty. I do feel that it would be better to cast Middle East, but I've been wanting her, so my wish comes true. Okay, Shine Yi, okay. Yeah, I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, come on. She's Vivi. Speaking of Chopper, speaking of Tony.
I don't like the microphone. He's turning 1 next month. Oh, he heard that.
He did?
Oh, shitty.
Did you hear that?
He did hear it.
We got Jonathan R., a V1P member. Oh, Geeked Week, I believe, is on the 26th of September. Isan Al-Gaib, Hestia, Megan. Also, hello, Josh Beard. Behave yourself and don't overshare something we didn't need to know. That's so funny. The 29th, next week, or next month. So, I mean, I would like to stream it. We streamed, I don't know if we streamed last year. We streamed one of the years, or was that to Dom? I can't remember.
That was to Dom.
It was, right? Mm-hmm. But I would love to stream to Geeked Week. So there's one more thing that I kind of wanted to touch on, and I saw it like before we went live. So I don't even know. Let me just make sure. I think this is who I think it is. It can really only be one person. But I just want to get that straight. Yeah. So this is just something that was tweeted by Pew about season 2. Matt Owens fought to keep season 2 of the One Piece live action story intact. Execs wanted to skip some arcs and end with Alabasta, but Matt pushed back and kept the full plan. And the source is, I guess, Nux. Maybe it was an interview or a video. Geo makes me laugh. But yeah, Matt, if this show was in the hands of anybody else, and that's never to take away from cast or crew or anybody, but like Matt in a lot of ways is one of the captains of this ship, especially when it comes to the live action. And again, if it was in the hands of anybody else, it would be a completely different show. I imagine skipping arcs does seem like something. Tony, you're getting your hair everywhere. You shed.
He's trying to get up on the table, and I keep moving. I'm like, no.
Okay, Tony, you're gonna have to get down because you're getting literally hair everywhere.
Oh no, hater.
I mean, I'm not a hater. He's just all up in my face. And pugs are look at this man. Look at this man.
Okay.
Here, take these. I could totally see this being something that the execs would push for, but like we talked about in the last stream too, like from a budgetary standpoint, it also makes a lot of sense to like reserve Alabasta for its own season. I just wanted to, again, shout out Matt. Season 2 is going to be lit. The cast, the crew, like everybody who's working on this show, it couldn't be in better hands. I'm ready, man.
I'm so
ready. My
ready.
whole fucking body is ready. My whole body. And I don't know, man, if it was anybody else, like, could they would they have the weight to like stand up? God damn, what is with the interruptions today? God, that's why we don't fucking stream late. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a really cool thing to see. And yeah, that deserves
some praise.
Yeah, some praise.
The highest praise.
Anyway. Bro, the year blew by. It really did.
It really did. I'm shocked. He's a little man now. But I mean, I think that wraps it up, no?
I think so.
I think that wraps it up.
Oh, Dan is saying on the side note, Josh Megan, did you hear that
Yes.
G Kids has now officially acquired license to Look Back to the Look Back movie, and it will be premiering the film in theaters October 4th. Yes. So we're in the process of getting our Dan tickets and now our Look Back tickets, and we're gonna go see both of them bitches in theaters. Waiting for the casting of Kaoru. Yeah, like we had mentioned in the previous stream, our schedules are kind of different right now, so we can't. I would love to be able to buy them like right now because we keep looking at them and they're going.
Yeah, it's only available for one weekend. Not Look Back, Dan
Not
to
Look
Dan.
Back, Dan to Dan.
But
we're going to see that shit in theaters.
Yes.
Best believe.
Yes.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream today.
Yay.
Again, sorry for a little bit of a later stream than usual. We wanted to wait because we wanted to be able to talk about all the casting that was released.
And we're on a bit of a new schedule. This might happen from time to time. Instead of Thursdays, it might be a Friday. Instead of Fridays, it might be a Thursday. Or even a freaking Sunday. We're cooking. We're girl bossing. So just bear with us until we can maybe get a solidified schedule. But it will either be Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. Anytime.
As soon as we can do it, it'll be done. Beans said, I need to get my dad tickets. Fuck, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
But yes, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We had a blast. Thank you. Love you. We will see you maybe not next week, but the week after that. Hopefully we can bring some more news on when that Done Piece episode will be coming out and some other news as well. But Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. Jonathan R with a dono at the
Ooh,
end.
at the buzzer.
I'm glad Matt is so focused on the story and letting it grow properly and not letting it go away of letting it go the way of just showcasing the greatest hits of an anime manga. Yu Yu Hakusho did it and it hurt it. Oh,
So that's
interesting.
interesting. Focusing on letting it grow properly and not letting it go the way of just yes. Yeah. So I didn't watch the Yu Yu Hakusho adaptation, but I totally see that because again, these moments are important to the overall development.
Yeah.
The pacing of the story for you to become invested, for you to understand and feel the world and the world building, like it's all necessary. So it's not a sizzle reel. It's not a highlight reel of the best moments. Like it's a story, and Matt is like letting it be that and making sure that it stays as true to the source, which is something I understand that like things can't be one for one. Of course, like different mediums require different things, but I don't know. Sometimes the choices that are made that stray from the source material are so mind-boggling to me that I don't understand like how you even get there. But again, we're in great hands. Shout out Jonathan R. Shout out everybody. Shout out Matt. Shout out everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and talking about this amazing story with us. Yeah, stay tuned for everything else we got coming out. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes. Which today, Megan, or chat, you got to help us out. You got to help us out.
You gotta help us.
What do you think? Anything off the top of your head, Megan? Something about the silhouetted man. The silhouetted man.
I don't know.
Something about Lilith. You know, she is Vegapunk now. What is a good outro? Megan, you're the.
I know. I'm sorry. Robin evidence alert. Robin detected.
Robin.
Frankie in a cowboy hat.
Oh, that's the TikTok thing.
Not me in a button-down shirt.
Okay.
Not me in a button-down shirt.
Right. I don't want to be old and
Sanji
play along.
Sanji in a little black suit. Okay,
I like it with the dance.
Yeah, that's
it's
to
elevated.
do the dance.
It's elevated.
You have to like do like with the accessory that you have.
Frankie in a cowboy hat is my favorite though. I like that. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
But we gotta go. Frankie in a cowboy.
Have you ever
hat.
killed a friend? Have you ever killed your best friend?
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold the L bath.
Hold the L bath.
Is it like hold the blank, please?
I don't know.
Sporty Spice for the win.
Oh, something about something about Robin's fit. Keep Robin
Until next time, my bad, brother.
Until next time. I like that.
Okay, that's
I
good.
like that.
That's from Bend Over.
All right, shout out Ben.
Over.
Shout out Ben.
That was good. You got Josh.
My bad, brother.
My bad, brother.
My bad, brother.
My bad, brother.
All right. For
I didn't
real.
know she was your girl like that.
Oh my God.
My bad, brother.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. For real. You guys are the fucking best. And until next time, my bad, brother. Dude.
My bad.
My bad.
Freaky in a little cowboy hat.
Do the rest.
Freaky in a cowboy hat. Not me in a button-down shirt. Not me in a button-down shirt. Latina. Robin in a Latina outfit. In a sporty little outfit.